Hey everybody, welcome back. In this video, I am going to be working on a Project Life spread from 2020. This is week 6. Feels like a really long time ago, but it was only just a few weeks ago. For this spread, I'm actually going to be using Ali Edwards' You Story Kit. So this story kit probably came out, I want to say it was February because I feel like it was something different in March, but I think it was February because I remember doing Friends was in March. So yes, it has been quite a while, but I have to say this is one of my favorite spreads so far that I have done this month. I really loved this kit. I loved the colors. I loved just how fun it was. So as I was looking through this kit and trying to decide how I was going to use it for this week, I thought that it would be kind of cool to tell or write a letter, 4 different letters on a journaling card based on something that happened that week. And I thought that I could make my own journaling cards with the title You. So I took the plastic U, so that file that came with the digital files, and I just made my own. It's very simply, I just pulled the file in, changed the color to one of the colors from the kit, and made these simple U cards that you can see on screen. So I did 4 of them. And my idea was to then write a letter to someone or something this week. So I chose my daughter Tess, and then my daughter Megan, and Seattle, because Adam and I ended up in Seattle over the weekend. He went Thursday, I went Friday, and then to the snow day that we had. And I can't remember, it's been too long, what day it actually snowed, but there was a massive snowstorm. And while every school was closed, my school district or our school district did not close. We have a lot of refugees in our school system, and they like to keep the schools open so they have a safe, warm place to go and food to eat. So they usually always keep our district open, but they did say, hey, if you're feeling like it's unsafe to get to the school, definitely don't come. And so I think a lot of people decided to use it as a snow day. So I thought that that would be something fun that I could write a letter to. Definitely reminds me of Brandon Kincaid. Some of her scrapbooking journaling style is, I guess, very iconic. I would say that she's always writing letters. So I thought that that would be a really good thing to add this week. So something to think about if you're feeling like you need to change up your journaling a little bit, or if you want to just do something that you've never done before, writing a letter is a really great thing. So in order to do this, I decided that I would get some letter stickers. So I could have just printed the name when I printed out the card. I could have just, digitally added the name into it, but I wanted some more texture to these cards. So I decided to do it after the fact using some stickers. Now I have a variety of smaller stickers. I think these ones came from Basic Gray, which means they are pretty old. But I know that there's a lot of companies out there with smaller letter stickers. So I would almost bet that you have something like this in your stash. But if not, you could check scrapbook.com. I bet they have a ton of options as well. All right, so I was kind of looking over some of the chipboard, but the first thing I am going to do is get to all of the journaling. And I don't think I'm going to make you guys sit through all of this. I probably have edited some of this out because it's just a lot of writing. But like I said, it's just me writing a letter, and it is kind of noting what went on this week, but it's basically a letter to her, adding in a little bit of the facts and feelings from this week. I know there was a school dance, so I may have said something about that. I'm not 100% sure, what I said in each of these because it's been so long, but do you guys get the idea? It's just kind of writing specifically about what was going on right then. Since it is Project Life and I do it weekly, I kind of want to really hone in and get really specific about what was going on for that week. And then the next thing I'm going to do is embellish this layout by adding some of the chipboard. And again, I really loved this chipboard. And to be honest, I think, and I could be totally wrong with this, I think that this is a new die that they're using. I don't recall these pill-shaped ovals, but I absolutely loved those. And of course, I was a big fan of the pastel colors as well. So I just really enjoyed embellishing this spread, and I liked the sentiments also that came on these chipboard. It just, as a whole, it really worked out for me. One thing that I will say specifically about adding chipboard or elements into your layout is one of the first thing I'm doing when I'm looking at the chipboard is I am looking at the sentiment to see how it fits in the spread. And then I'm trying to balance everything out. If you know me, you know that I really am more simple than just adding all of the things. I definitely like to keep things a little bit more simple. And so I'm thinking about that as I'm adding the chipboard. I'm thinking, about balance, and is this too much? And how are these colors all working together? Is there too many yellow? Is there too many pink? And then, you know what? Sometimes you break your own rules, right? Sometimes you want to add the chipboard, even if it's another yellow one, because you really like the sentiment. So there are little rules that I feel like I subconsciously use, but I also am breaking those rules constantly to fit my own needs, because the truth is it's just a Project Life spread, and it's just something really fun to put together. And it is fun to use your stash, and it is fun to put down all of the things. So again, I've said this a million times, definitely do what feels good to you. But I just wanted to let you know some of the things that are going through my head as I'm trying to and looking to embellish a spread. It's a lot about balance, and those balance in terms of, how much texture to add and how much color. So once I have decided on all of the things that I want to add in, I'm just sticking everything down and putting them all in place. And you'll see that I am finished with this layout. You guys, I've already said how much I enjoy it. I think I say that in every video, but the truth is I love Project Life. I love telling these little stories every week, and I hope that it's a memory keeping adventure that I never am done with. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate the support to my channel. If you have any questions, please ask them in the comment section below. And you guys, we will catch you next time. Bye.